All right, let's go turn back slightly to the to what's going on at the White House. So Devin Nunes, now he is, I guess the saying is, all in. There are calls for him to be relieved of his job as the chair of the House Intelligence Committee. I don't know where the Republicans are on this. I mean, literally, like, I think they're hiding. But this has become ridiculous now. And the guy's so compromised, he has canceled a public hearing from that we would have heard testimony from Sally Yates, John Brennan, one other. Sally Yates, you'll recall, was the acting attorney general who was fired by Donald Trump ostensibly because she would not uphold the or argue in favor of the Muslim bans, which got shot down multiple times from Congress and from the courts, and were ultimately pulled by the Trump administration. They were hoping to prevent her from talking by asking her to exercise executive privilege. It sounds like they had a notice from her attorney that she won't be doing that but for classified information. And so Devin Nunes just decided, well, let's shut it down. Here is Brian Williams with Jeremy Bash, who was Leon Panetta's chief of staff at the Defense Department and the CIA. And here is his theory as to why Nunes canceled that hearing.
Couldn't it be that if Nunes had said to Schiff, the ranking Democrat, this still wouldn't have been in keeping with tradition totally, but hop in the car with me. A friend of mine at the OEOB has some stuff he thinks we should see instead of this several-day cycle now.
Schiff would have said, tell them to bring it here. You are the chairman. I am the ranking member of the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence. We get briefed by the executive branch. We don't go down there and find out, what they know and on bended knee. They come to us and they give us information. We are investigating. That's the way it should have been handled. And I think, Brian, the real story, the real issue here is not so much about the midnight run by the chairman onto the White House grounds. It's really that they wanted to cancel the hearing this week. The hearing this week was going to hear from Sally Yates, the former acting attorney general. And I'm told that she had some very interesting things to tell the committee, to tell the public about when she told the White House counsel that Mike Flynn had in fact been lying to the vice president. And she was only going to be able to speak those things in the context of a congressional hearing, and so the White House and the chairman needed to shut her down. This was an elaborately choreographed gag order on Sally Yates.
Wow. I'm still not clear what prevents her as a private person from just going and having an interview with, I don't know, Brian Williams or us.
Is there some type
Gowdy?
of
Put her in, lock her up, basically?
I don't know.
I mean, is there some mechanism? I mean, is anything she's talking about classified? Or?
No, she's saying specifically she won't say anything classified. The president wants to exert executive branch privilege, but I'm not clear that what the power of that is. Well, if there's any legislation that says that you have to uphold that, like it's against the law. I don't know. We need to look more into that. But at one point, we're going to hear from Sally Yates, and it certainly sounds like somebody thinks she has something to say.
Yes.
Hey, folks, Sam Seder here. Donald Trump can kiss all of our asses. And one way he can is by you subscribing to this channel. I don't know how that works.